Hey everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this week's meal plan. Monday, we're doing barbecued chicken pizza. I'm going to use the Fathead dough recipe that I used in my new November 12th meal plan where I kind of showed you how to make it. I'll link that video in the description box. And then I just went ahead and I smoked some chicken in my smoker, and then I kind of followed a recipe for a CPK copycat barbecue chicken pizza, and it was delicious. Tonight we're going to have CPK copycat barbecue chicken pizza, and I'm going to make a low-carb crust that is delicious. I smoked the chicken thighs on our smoker today for about 4 hours. I'm going to put some of this sugar-free barbecue sauce on here and just finish cooking this in the oven, but it's going to have some good flavor. I'm going to make some of that copycat CPK pizza. I have some Gouda cheese I'm going to grate up next. But let me get this chicken in a 350-degree oven and it can finish cooking. Tonight for dinner we made the fat dough pizza crust, and then I did a CPK copycat barbecue chicken pizza. Tuesday we put up a couple of our Christmas trees and decorated them, and we went ahead and had appetizers for dinner. I made some cheeseburger meatballs that were just delicious, just little bites. It tasted just like a cheeseburger. And also some crab-filled stuffed mushrooms and deviled eggs. And they were all low-carb, keto-friendly, guilt-free. It was wonderful. Tonight for dinner we're having appetizers, meatballs with a hamburger sauce, some crab stuffed mushrooms, and deviled eggs. Looks delicious. I'm just frying up some hamburger meat in the shape of some meatballs. I just seasoned it with salt and pepper. I just made some mayonnaise, ketchup, and a little bit of mustard. I used the reduced sugar ketchup, and we made some meatballs with some cheese, and we're going to use that as a dip. Yum. Ken and I are the taste testers. That's what we're doing right now. Cheers. Yummy. I'm going to mix 8 ounces of cream cheese with a can of crab meat that I drained, a little bit of seasoned salt, and we're going to use that to stuff some mushrooms. I've went ahead and taken the stems out of 12 large mushrooms, and I've chopped them up into little pieces. I have a couple of tablespoons of butter melting in my frying pan, and then that's all of the mushrooms that I cut up the stems. I'm going to saute that in the butter with a couple of cloves of minced garlic. A little bit of salt. I'm going to cook this and then add it to the cream crab mixture. In my bowl I have the crab drained, the cream cheese, and then I'm just going to add that mushroom garlic mixture right to the bowl. Get this all mixed together. The garlic smells so good. Just going to start filling the mushroom caps with the mixture into a 350-degree oven. Tonight we're trimming our tree, and what I'm doing for dinner is I've made 3 keto-friendly, low-carb friendly appetizers, and then for the kids I made a dessert. The first one was so simple. I just took some ground beef, formed it into some meatballs, cooked it in a frying pan, put a piece of cheese on top, and then I made a little bit of sauce. I took about a cup of mayonnaise, 2 or 3 tablespoons of sugar-free ketchup, and a couple teaspoons of mustard, mixed it together. And then I showed you guys how to make the crab stuffed mushrooms. Another recipe that you could do is take an 8 ounce of cream cheese and maybe 6 slices of bacon crumbled and a little bit of green onion or chives chopped up, and fill them and bake them, and that's a really good one too. I also made some deviled eggs. I'll put a link to the video where I've done a tutorial on that. And we have a Danish Christmas tree, and I'll put a link to a video I did a tutorial on that as well. So that's what we're up to tonight. Low carb appetizer dinner, and the kids are going to have their little traditional crescent Christmas tree. We always do it every year when we decorate the tree. On Wednesday, I made this Toscana soup, and it was excellent. I'll link the recipe that I used. The only change that I made is it called for kale, and I had spinach on hand, so that's what I used. But definitely a keeper. It's going in my recipe binder. For dinner tonight, we're trying out a low-carb Toscana soup, an Italian soup. I've never made this before, but it looked like a pretty good recipe. I've been wanting to make this soup for a while. I have a tablespoon of oil, a pound of Italian spicy sausage, an onion, a cup of celery, a cup of carrots, 4 cloves of garlic minced, and some red pepper flakes, salt and pepper. I'm adding a chicken bouillon cube. I'm going to let this saute for a few minutes. Now I'm going to add 4 cups of chicken broth and bring this up to temperature and start simmering it. It's simmered for probably 15 minutes. I'm going to add the heavy cream. I'm also going to add about 4 cups of spinach. The recipe called for kale, but I have spinach I need to use, so I think that would be a great substitute. We're going to get this soup served up and garnish it with some grated Parmesan cheese. This soup is so delicious. Everyone in the family loved this. A total keeper. Friday, I made some pan-fried pork chops with a mushroom brandied cream sauce, and then doctored up some Brussels sprouts with bacon and onion, a little bit of green apple, and kids loved it. For dinner tonight, we're having fried pork chops with a brandied cream mushroom sauce and Brussels sprouts. In my frying pan, I have a little bit of butter. I'm going to start sauteing about 8 ounces of sliced mushrooms. Off the heat, I'm going to add a half a cup of brandy. After the mushrooms have cooked in the brandy for a while, add about a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. We're just going to let the cream sauce simmer for a few minutes until it reduces and thickens somewhat. In my iron skillet, I have 6 slices of bacon sliced, about 1/4 of a red onion sliced, and 1/2 of a green onion slice. And I'm just cooking this until the bacon gets crisp and the fat is rendered from the bacon. Once the bacon starts crisping up, I'm going to add some halved Brussels sprouts, salt and pepper. This is what the Brussels sprouts should look like. They smell delicious. And we just have some pork chops that I salt and peppered and been cooking in a little bit of oil. Plate it. We just put some of that mushroom sauce. There we go. Friday, I made a Thai coconut soup that the flavors were so well balanced. It was pretty amazing. I just fell in love with this recipe. And the one thing that I probably would add is, like, after the soup is done, add like a side of bean sprouts, maybe some Thai basil, maybe even some thinly sliced bird's eye chili that you could add to the soup. I think that would be a great addition. I added that to my notes. But well-balanced, very well-balanced soup. For dinner tonight, we're having Thai coconut chicken soup. I'm going to make a Thai coconut soup, and I have 4 cloves of garlic, equal amount of fresh ginger, and 1 jalapeno. I have a pound of boneless, skinless chicken thighs cut into small pieces, 2 cups of water, 4 cups of chicken broth, a can of coconut cream, the juice of 1 lime, and I don't have any fish sauce, so I'm going to add a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 chicken bouillon cubes, and then as a garnish, I have some cilantro and chives. I have my pan heating up, and there's a tablespoon of oil in there. I'm going to add the chicken. I'm going to add the garlic, the ginger, and the jalapeno. It smells amazing. Now I'm just going to add the water with the bouillon cubes, the chicken broth, and the coconut cream. The Worcestershire sauce, the lime. I'm going to bring this back to temperature and simmer it. The soup has simmered for about 20 minutes. I'm going to add the cilantro and chives. And if I had some fresh Thai basil, I'd probably add it as well. This is so different from anything that I've ever made, but it's delicious. Saturday, I made my mom's meatloaf. I'll go ahead and link that recipe in the description box for you. It's an excellent recipe. We served it with just whatever veggies I had left in the bin to use them up. Don't waste anything. For dinner tonight, I made my mom's meatloaf, and this is so good. As a kid, she used to make this on Thursdays every week. Brings back childhood memories. Now I'm just going to go low carb today and serve it with whatever veggies I had in the vegetable bin. I'm trying to use them up because I haven't been to the store, and I made a little bit of pico de gallo, and the boys are having baked potatoes with theirs, but I'm trying to be good today. And then Sunday we had taco salad, and I tell you what, it really hit the spot. We are having taco salads with some lettuce, taco meat, cheese, cilantro, tomato, avocado, sour cream, and hot sauce. Looks yummy. Well, that's our meal plan for the week, you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful week. Happy meal planning, and until the next video, I'll talk to you guys later.